Hey guys, it's Tiff back for another Monday, and today I'm going to do a twofer. A two for one, that is. So, what I have here is I have a little small mini journal sitting on top of a large Dilutions journal. Oftentimes, I like to journal this way, and I don't necessarily complete an entire spread. However, I like to work in multiple journals at once because I hate waiting on the paint to dry, and it keeps the energy kind of going, and I like to work really quickly. So as you see, I just kind of dashed that one journal to the side whenever I felt the need to go ahead and play in the other one. And so it allows me to kind of go back and forth, specifically with this size, because one fits so well inside the other one. I never really have to leave or move away from. And so, yeah, I just took a Stabilo All, and I'm marking, and then I decided I wanted to make a face, and I'm just going with the energy as it comes to me. No rhyme, no reason, no actual real thought process behind it, just moving with the energy of the music in the background as well as the energy within the paints and the flow that I feel at the moment. So I'm just kind of taking all of the random pieces that I have on my desk, and I'm just going with the flow. So I'm going to dry this a little bit with a craft gun just to kind of get it dry, so I can go down with my next layers on this one and working back and forth. And I decided, because Stabilo All um is, water reactive, I'm going directly in with clear gesso just to make sure that it sticks and doesn't move. And if you've never worked with clear gesso before, it's very textured gesso. Like, it's a really interesting product if you've never tried it and you have the opportunity to. It's really an interesting product to try, and it also allows you to have a gesso kind of texture and tooth without having to change the color of your page. So I am going in that little one with a little bit of masking tape, because masking tape is fun and it's my spirit animal, so why not use what you have? I love this little journal. It is by Sophie Decourt. I hope I got that right. I hate it whenever I'm not really going off of factual information, rather my brain, which could get a little wonky. Okay, just gonna tell you. I know it is Sophie, and I think her last name is DeCourt, and I'm hoping that I am correct at this. Yes, I looked it up on Instagram. I am right. And now I am going in with what I think is that gesso or titanium white paint? It's titanium white. It's Deco Arts titanium white, or Titan Buff. Scratch that. It doesn't really matter what the color is, guys. All I'm doing is just trying to um create a little bit of a lighter tone. I don't really care about skin tone. I don't really care about actual depiction of um a person's face. That's just not how I roll. I do think hindsight is 2020, and I do decide to make her with sunglasses opposed to eyes. So, you know. And I don't really, I think I kind of overworked her. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and spit it out. I think I a little bit overworked her. However, the process was fun and I learned from it, so I completed that mission. And I like the sunglasses, so that was kind of fun too. And she's gonna be a cool chick when she's all said and done. She's gonna be a real cool cat. going in here with just some messy, just kind of getting a feel for what she wants to become, and I'm letting um the the Stabilo kind of just take over. I'm misting it a little bit to get some good runs and kind of allowing it to do what it needs to do. Wetting it, using my paintbrush, and as you see, I have completely abandoned the little journal I was working in because my energy and my mojo completely took over on this page, and that's perfectly fine, and that's kind of what you want to happen because it ended up really working to my advantage. The energy was good. If you don't feel like you have to, when you start with two journals, like you have to keep going back and forth and you have to complete two spreads, that's not the point in this little exercise. Is to allow your inspiration to kind of take over and guide you to do what makes you happy and what kind of works. So I did add really quickly a Neocolor 2 that I had in close by. And so I grabbed it just to see how it did with that clear gesso, and it was fun. And then out of the blue, okay, the red just came in. I don't even know what happened, guys. Red is not my fave. Y'all already know. It just took over. It just, like, my body just let the red come in and be bold and be bright and move quickly and let the energy just take place. So when that happens, you just let it go. Like, I just went with it. And I really like this page once everything is said and done. It's going to take some very strange moves here with the wild hair, but just hold on, guys. I just keep working with it, right? Just keep on going. Just adding red to the background because she was such a cool chick, and I got this energy from her that she was just a badass. And so I just kind of used that, and I guess that in my brain, red is bold. And I think about, I don't know if you watched my Instagram story where I talked about my red lipstick as kind of my warrior paint, and so I guess maybe subconsciously that was coming through. I didn't really think about that at the moment until right now. And I'm going in here with my pencil and I'm just allowing some minor details. Like I say, this is not about making an accurate depiction of a face. This is not going to be in a gallery. This is not the type of art that I do. If that's your type of art, I hope that this somewhat inspires you to be bold. But I'm just allowing this to come and do its thing. And so I created her this very wild looking hair. Yeah, like a weird thing going on here. And then after a while, it will change because I didn't really love it. And I'm adding her a little lip and a little rouge with the Neocolor. And I like to say it like that in case you've missed any of my other videos. And guess what? If this is your first video that you're watching on my channel, well, bless you, honey, and welcome. Welcome to where I just explore and have fun. And that is what I'm all about, is exploring and having fun. So I did go in here and I decided that I wanted to take a rest on that. I'm grabbing a few words. For the life of me, out of my mind, I cannot think of what words I used for this at this moment. That's how life is, isn't it? And so I'm going to slap the words that I cut out of a large font book. Okay, and now I thought I was done, but I'm not. So I'm going to go in here with the black gesso, the Bob Ross gesso, and then I'm going to go in with that's a stencil brush, and I'm just dabbing because I want this cool chick to have an afro. I love afros, so a lot of my girls either have a head wrap on or they have an afro because they're fun, they're funky, they have good energy, and I'm all about that life. So I'm going in with her a Wild, 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 and I'm apparently dancing because I love it so good. And sometimes your body just moves and you can't help it. So that's what's going down here. And I'm going to make a very interesting move. I think it's interesting. Here in a minute, you'll see it. And it's just tapping, like tap, 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 creates that little bit of texture. And now I'm going out with the baby wipe because it's a great tool to use. And I'm going in with this stencil. Oh Lord, y'all, I'm terrible. I do not know what this stencil is, but y'all are gonna see that the camera's gonna shake a little bit. Sorry, because I was getting down in that little bitty stencil. So what I wanted was, oh, I love it. So I wanted the red to pop through and be like words, her story written in her afro. Ah, I'm in love. I'm in love. I'm in love. So I love how that came out. I really, really enjoyed this page. It's fun to just use what happens and not have to pre-plan something out. So I love that her story is written in her hair, whatever that story is. I love the idea behind that. So I hope that you will kind of take that and intertwine it into your work as well. So I'm going in here with the Oohoo glue stick because this cool chick needs some little pop of bling bling. So I'm going in here with a little silver foil. And you can get foil glue, okay? It takes a while to actually get the sticky to work. A Oohoo glue stick works just fine for Tiff and works fine for me to get it in my journal. If I was doing this on a canvas or I was trying to sell something, I would probably use the real thing, but for the sake of time and for this process, it works just fine to use the Oohoo glue stick, and I can control it pretty well. So I'm going to go back with just a pop of red, and I'm going to clean out that center there where the silver foil actually stuck. And this girl is a cool chick, and she is all done. I hope that you enjoyed my video. I think she's all done anyway. I hope you enjoyed my video today. I hope that you will click the subscribe button. Guys, please tag me when you use, if this inspired you. I love, love, love cheering and commenting on all of the things that I see on Instagram. If you are not following me on Instagram, what you doing? Where I want to see you. I want us to be friends. Please go and follow me on Instagram. I also have a Southern Gals Designs Facebook group where I post almost daily. So make sure you go check that out as well. I love hearing from you guys. My email and all of the things are down in the description box below. If you ever want to send me an email or ask me a question, leave a comment or send me an email. I try to do that as well. I'm using the blending stump just to add a small amount of detail to the nose and whatever that little shadow is up under your nose. I can't think of the word at this moment. I hope that you enjoyed today's video, and until next time, toodaloo!